4 pounds. I was expecting a lot more than that.
4 pounds? I'll take 4 pounds.
A few moments later.
I always feel better once I get in there and start moving. I just gotta keep going. I up my weights. It's time to kick it into gear now. I think I should have lost more than 4 pounds, so it's time to kick it into gear now and make it happen, Captain. All right, let's go home and get some breakfast. First attempt at avocado toast. Don't laugh. Alright, let's talk about this new scale and how much I like it. I'm going to do a screen record just in case you guys can't see this. Alright, so I got the screen recording on the screen. How much I like this Fit Index scale. So right there you see I weighed in today at 231.2 pounds. So I was able to add in my goal weight, which is 185. And my body fat goal is 13%. I know that's a stretch, but I just put that in there anyway. So, September 6th is when I started. I've lost 4 pounds so far. And half of 0.5, I should say, the BMI. So, look at all these details it gives you that I like. It has current weight, 231. Shows right there that according to this I am on the cusp of moving out of obesity into the overweight field. So happy about that. And of course I want to be in normal. They say normal, the cusp between normal and overweight is 182. I want to be 185. Because I know how I look at 185, I look fine. So 185 is good for me. Body mass index is 31.7. That's in the obesity range. 30 and below, or below 30, between 25 and 30 is overweight. So I got to keep trucking there. Body fat percentage is 30.3, which is high, but it's in the obesity. I need to get down to at least under 25%, so 24.9 to be acceptable. So I'm really happy about that I'm that close to being acceptable. Now look at this. Fat-free body weight is 161.2 pounds. That's how much I would weigh if I had 0% body fat. Muscle, in addition to body fat, is a major component of the body weight. So I've been that small before and I was nothing but skin and bones. So that makes sense that 161 would be my fat-free body weight. So I'm liking the accuracy there. Subcutaneous fat, 26.1%. So out of my 30.3% body fat, 26.1% of that is fat stored in my skin towards my body weight, which makes sense because majority of my weight I always gain it in my stomach. It's a family curse on my mom's side of the family. Visceral fat, so yeah, I'm high. I need to get down to standard. Visceral fat is 14, which is considered high. At least it's not excessive. I want to get it down into the acceptable. The visceral fat is the amount of fat that you have around your organs. So that's not good at all. Body water, 50.3%, which is on the cusp of being low. And I think that's pretty good considering that I never drank water, like never, until I started this diet. So to be in the normal range after only 1 week is awesome. I wish I would have got this scale earlier. I bet you I would have been way down here somewhere because like I said, I never drank water. I was too busy drinking soda and alcohol. Skeletal muscle, don't really know much about that, but it's low. Muscle mass. Now this is high, and I knew this. That's why I think this scale is like really accurate, because it says here, out of my current weight, 153.2 pounds of that is muscle. And I know that I have a lot of muscle. When I had back surgery, they said the surgery took longer than normal because of all the muscle they had to cut through in my back just to get to my spine. So 153 pounds of muscle mass, I'm not shocked by that. That's another reason why I think that being 182, between 135 and 182 to be normal, it's not going to be the case for me because my muscle mass is so high. That's why I think 185 is good for me. I want to be in that 180, 185 range. And I think I'll be cool, especially considering that I'm currently trying to build up more muscle. Bone mass, 8 pounds, which is average. My protein intake is inadequate, 15.9%. So it says protein plays a vital role in the body, and it builds and maintains muscles, organs, and other tissue. I know I don't get enough protein, so I need to increase that, and that's only going to help me build up my muscle. And then you got my BMR, basal metabolic rate. So that's how many, So in an inactive state, this is the minimum necessary energy needed for me to function, which is 1,949 calories. This is the kicker right here, the metabolic age, 55. So I'm 49 now. So it says based upon my current makeup, I am 55 years old and not 49, which is not bad. I thought it would be worse than that. But of course I want to be my age or younger. So like this scale a lot. It's going to give me, and it gives me something to measure too. Adjustment things are getting peachy keen. Check this out. My Fitbit broke. Talk about timing. So since I've been getting back into fitness, I have my eyes on a new Fitbit anyway, but as I shared, I'm unemployed right now, so even though I can afford a new Fitbit, the one that I want, which is the Fitbit Sense, is $214 right now. I came up with a plan. Maybe I can just get the cheapest Fitbit that I can find. It has to be a Fitbit because it has to work with my app. Get the cheapest Fitbit I can find, and then for Christmas, when I reach my goal, my reward would be to get the Fitbit that I really want. I think what I'll do is I'll wait, because at first the Fitbit wasn't doing anything. Now it's kind of making a buzzing noise when I hit the button. I'll wait and see if it decides it wants to turn itself back on. If not, I'll get the Fitbit Inspire 2 for $55, because it has to work with the Fitbit app because my scale syncs to it now. I'm tracking all my food in there. It has to be Fitbit. This sucks. I have my old Fitbit Ionic, but it doesn't charge anymore for some reason. The charger is real finicky on it, so I can't use that. This is my old Tenwu generic smartwatch. I'm gonna wear that until I figure this out. I got this fitness tracker to work again, but and this one's making a buzzing. The Fitbit, it buzzes when I hit the button, but that's about it. Looks like I'm wasting money on a new Fitbit. Forgot I had avocado hot sauce too, so I threw that on there. Yeah. I'm a water. So, I ordered. Hang on. I ordered a replacement Fitbit last night. It's supposed to be here this morning, only to wake up, and it's not here. And I look on my phone and Amazon says that there's an exception that I have to approve, but I can only approve it on my computer. What if I didn't have a computer? What if I'm like one of the many people out there that uses their smartphone for anything? Anyway, I went on there and accepted it, that it was going to be delayed, but then they couldn't tell me when it was going to come. Maybe this was a sign, because then I went on Amazon and I found another Fitbit, same one, that says it could come tomorrow and it's $10 cheaper. So I just ordered that one and canceled this one. So that means I'm gonna have to use this generic fitness tracker to do my cardio today and my weight training session at the gym tomorrow, which is gonna suck, but better than nothing, right? Which cereal do I want? How about my keto version of Cocoa Puffs? Sister gave this to me and my mom a couple months back. I think it's still good. It's supposed to have health benefits, but and help you with your weight, but you don't notice it until 2 months later. But hey, I'm on a 4-month journey, so let's try it. Put in my coffee. Alright, so I just finished a spinning session using my generic fitness watch. There it is right there. So now I got to transfer this data over to the Fitbit app. Speaking of which, I just went and tested my Fitbit Versa 3 again, and it turned on. I mean, it's not like on, but the screen is now on and it's saying it's 0%, so now I'm trying to charge it. So that's what it looks like when you manually add it in. 15 minutes, 114 calories. Spoke too soon. I thought it fixed. It's on now, but look, it won't do anything. Got my Fitbit Ionic to work again. But these things are known to burn you, supposedly. I've had this thing for years and it never burned me. But good news is I'll use it until I get my new used Fitbit Versa 2 that I found on eBay for only $55. So hopefully this doesn't burn me until that comes. I could do intervals now.
Here.
All right, let's go get these gains, aka losses. Legs sore. I don't care. Get in there, do what you can. But I'm gonna try and push myself. And I took that Ionic off. Man, I was watching videos on YouTube, and they were like seriously urging you not to wear it. I never had any problems with my Ionic other than it not charging, but I'm not gonna risk it. We'll just see how good this does until I get my used Fitbit Versa 2. Your boy had a death wish in the gym today. Went a little crazy. Time to go home, get some breakfast, get a shower in. Two things. This sucks. I have like 30 songs in here, and I put it on shuffle, and it decides it only wants to play 15 of the songs. This sucks. I'm gonna review it. Don't buy it. It sucks. And I'm gonna show you the benefits of having a Fitbit instead of a knockoff. Okay, this is why I prefer Fitbit over generic fitness trackers. Let's first go here. So I did 10 minutes on the treadmill. I just want to do something different. It says I burned 1 calorie. 1. But the machine that I was walking on, the treadmill, said I burned 70. So ignoring that. Then here, I didn't know what to pick because the generic watch doesn't have an option for weights. So I thought yoga was close enough, right? Nope. It says I burned 571 calories. And I know I didn't. I went hard today, really hard, but not that hard. Hour and 15 minutes on weights. No way I burned 571 calories. Alright, so it's almost dinner time. Ooh, bright. It's almost dinner time. I need to shave. Just saving some of my footage on the computer. What I'm cooking for dinner, I am making tacos. Yes, tacos with turkey meat. And I'm using my keto street taco things as the shells. So I'm either going to do that, or I'm going to take a regular shell and crunch it up and make like a burrito bowl. One or the other. It's going to be low calorie. Got to get that protein in from the weightlifting today. And still drinking my water. Got my water there. And I know it's only been like a week and a half. Yeah, a week and a half. But feeling pretty good. Feeling like I can keep this going. So, and got another job interview. So that's tomorrow. I'm not making the same mistake I made with the last job interview. I'm shaving. Gonna do that tonight. Got my clothes ready. It's in person, and pretty excited about it.
Again, I'm just going to recommend Greg Doucette because he's got amazing recipes and amazing diet advice. PJ the Great, all the above. I'm on a weight loss journey and serious this time. Your success inspires me and love to hear the updates. I think you've heard them all so far, PJ. Good luck on your weight loss journey, my friend. What do you drink these days? I have a Keurig. Is that how you say it?
So I'm trying avocado 100% whole wheat bagel toast today. And of course my coffee. Woke up this morning, my arthritis in my legs and my hips are killing me. That's what you were seeing in that bottle that was over there. Occasionally I have to take these. And I'm hoping that once I drop some pounds, that pain will either go away or get a little bit better.
A few moments later.
I'm on my way to the job interview. Forgot my camera, so I'm using my phone, so wish me luck. Traffic's bad. So the interview was a success. We knew some of the same people, so that's a good sign. The bad sign is I'm way out of shape. When I walked from the parking lot all the way through the building to where the interview was, I was out of breath and I was sweating. And I know it's because of two reasons. It's because of I've still got a lot of ways to go to get this weight off. And you've all seen this in the background at some point in time in previous videos. I need to cut this crap out. So I'm going to cut that out. I only got a little bit of liquid left. When I run out of that liquid, I'm not doing it anymore. And if they hire me, and it's a strong chance they might because I think it went really good, I'm going to be struggling until I get all this weight off. So there's an update on that. And I haven't even eaten lunch yet, and it's 3:20, so let me go grab a quick lunch. And it's 3 hours before dinner, but I'm still going to grab a quick lunch.
A few moments later.
I was not feeling that right now.
71 grams of sugar.
I overslept, but let's put a damper into the plans I had for today, but not going to the gym was not an option. So I went a little hard at the gym today, starting to feel like my old self again. Look at this. 479 calories burned in a 66-minute weight loss session. I know this probably won't last with that high calorie burn. That's probably because my weight is so high. But still, I'll take that the day before weigh-in day. Then I was able to go hard on the elliptical and burn 91 calories. So I'm feeling like my old self in the gym again. But I'm able to do that again. And we're only in week 3.
That's a boner for me, man. He's not moving.
Eating a late lunch because I ate a late breakfast. It's 1:30 now, but having my street tacos. Gotta get that protein in after the weights. After the weights. After the weights. After the weights. And I'm loving my new old replacement Versa 2 Fitbit. Love this thing. Alright, everybody, that's going to do it for me for this week. Got a big day coming ahead of me tomorrow. It's the weigh-in. And I'm pretty excited about it. Even if it says that I lost like 1 pound or 2 pounds, I can see that I've lost a lot of inches. So if it doesn't say that I lost more than like 1 or 2 pounds, I'm not going to let it bother me, because you know why? I'm going to keep on going. That's why. And sorry about the length of the video. I wasn't expecting to have an issue with my old Fitbit. That made it a little bit longer, and then I really wanted to explain how that scale works. So next week I should be back on track to getting it like 15 minutes, hopefully. Thank you for everybody who stuck around for the entirety of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll catch you next week with my weigh-in results and another week of dieting and losing this weight. And I haven't forgotten about ADHD videos. I'm going to start those up really soon. Just been really busy with this series and trying to get my tech channel back up, but ADHD videos are coming. So see you next week. Thanks for hanging out.